everyone, Mike here, and I have to go on a B&H Photo video rant. So B&H Photo specializes in cameras, photography, and such, but they do sell other electronics, and they are an authorized seller of Apple products. So if you're in Florida specifically, and you order on their website, they don't actually charge you sales tax. So if you're spending something that's a few $1,000s, that makes a difference. I primarily buy everything online on Amazon. And every now and then when I don't purchase through Amazon, I have debacles unfold, unfortunately. Usually with Amazon, I have to shop on Amazon. It's like I don't even have a choice at this point. But, so I purchased a MacBook on bnhphotovideo.com, right? And it was around mid-June. So they delivered the MacBook, right? So the MacBook ended up being a lemon. It started to, it had issues when I was setting it up, okay? Like when I turned it on for the first time, it froze. And I was like, oh, that's not a good sign. And then it would overheat multiple times and it would shut down. So I ended up returning it. Now, I contacted B&H Photo, and I said, I just want to do an exchange. So they're like, okay, we can do an exchange. Right. They sent me the label, a prepaid label, right? So I needed to put the label on the box and then go to the FedEx place and then ship it back. Now, they refuse. With Amazon, once the UPS or delivery person picks it up, they scan it, and then Amazon immediately ships another one, or they refund your money if you want a refund. Now, B&H Photo decides that they don't want to do that. They have to receive the item and process it, and then they'll ship your item. So first, it took like a week for them to receive it, and then it took another week for them to just mark it received, and then it was transferred to their exchange department, right? So after all that was said and done, I followed up with them a few times. With a month later, right? And this is a computer. It's not like I needed like a sponge or something. This is important because I use it for work and such. But so a month later, they finally ship it out. I received the product, and keep in mind, this is a company that supposedly won an award for customer service. Okay, so I received the product, and it was an $80 camera stand. I bought a $2,000 computer, and they sent me an $80 camera stand, right? So I bought it mid-June and then returned it, and then by mid-July, I emailed them, like, you sent me a camera stand. It's an $80 camera stand, and I purchased a $2,000 computer, right? So they're like, first, I needed to send them pictures, right? So on July 15th, I sent pictures, and then they said they're going to review it. They take days to respond, right? And then they said they're going to take, they need to check with their shipping department. And that was mid-July. We're almost in mid-August, right? And I paid $2,000, and they still haven't resolved it. Thank God that I purchased this with a credit card, so I disputed it with the credit card, and the credit card company is investigating it, but they did refund me the $2,000 in the meantime. All right, but people that hate on credit cards, here's a prime example of why you need a credit card. Because if I had a debit card, I would still be out $2,000 and I have a camera stand. There's no sense of urgency. I bought a $2,000 product, right? So if you ever buy something, now I bought a computer off B&H Photo before, and it was a good computer. I didn't have this problem, right? I'm not going to blame the issues with the computer on them. It's only their job to exchange it and get me the new computer as soon as possible. Right now, I don't even want the new computer. Ended up purchasing on, the only reason I purchased on their website is because I saved a few $100s, right? Ended up buying the computer on Amazon, of course, right? And I'm using it to this day while these clowns still figure out what happened. They're still investigating it, and then so is the credit card company. But I mean, this is a warning, a buyer beware to anybody out there considering purchasing on B&H Photo. I know they're pretty popular. But if you, number one, it could send you the wrong item. But if you ever need to exchange an item or get your money back, you're going to run into some problems because they don't work. I think on Saturday they're closed, right? And then their customer service works like 9 to 6 or something like that. So they don't, the time to actually reach someone and have them do their job, right, and solve a problem is limited. I don't know who at this company thinks it's a good idea to make someone, like, this is your process, I spent $2,000 on your website, and you want to make me, and it's been like 2 months that this saga has been going on. All right, so I got to give a buyer beware to B&H Photo. They are the customer service, whatever you want to blame it on, their company policies, the customer service. One response to my email was, I'm sorry you are having trouble with this. It's like, I'm having trouble, you're having trouble. Because when I got that $80 camera stand, I was not happy. I sent a nasty email, but when you spend $2,000, it's not like I spent $20. When you spend $2,000, you can't really afford to have things go wrong. Right? And the majority of the time with this company, if things probably go right when they ship you the first product. But if you have to return the product or exchange it, you're going to run into some problems like I did. For watching, I want to say if you got help from this video, found it useful, please consider liking and subscribing and hitting that bell just in case you want to see videos in the future.